Karibuni kutoka kwa break. The show is Katie and Ladies Night. Interact with us. The conversation is just getting started. The hashtag is hashtag Katie and Ladies Night on Twitter and on Instagram. The pages are KTN Ladies Night, both on Twitter and Instagram. And what our Facebook at how KTN Ladies Night. I don't know what you're doing there, but you're on Facebook. So welcome to the show. So Karibuni, Tena, for the round 2 of this beat down, because Manakata kusema ukwe- you know, we know your relationships are on the line, but tell it as it is, because you're hiding something, and this this relationship is on a lifeline,
Hey,
because you're
but-
not being honest.
But yours is on a lifeline, of course.
No, mine
as-
is
as we know.
surviving.
but this is what I keep on saying, and I'm gonna give you ladies free advice from the. Let me give you an open up from the mind of a man. I will tell you even on the first date, even before we become official, that I don't have money. But our issue is when I tell you I don't have money and it becomes breaking news, not only to you but to your friends. You're like, imagine that comedian of Foneke. Let me tell you, it's the truth of celebrities don't have money. That guy came, he couldn't even pay the bill, he just bought a toothpick and left. You get, then it becomes a screenshot. Before you know it, I'm trending on Twitter, and before you know it, she's favoriting the tweet because you're content developer. You get. So for us, for men, one thing women must understand that for us, you see the way there's a core at the mid. Is it the core at the mid part of the world? For us, that's it. Ego is it for us. Everything we do, say, or touch is all from ego. We do it from an ego point of view. That's why men at times will go. That's a topic for another time. let me not get there. So everything we do, you get. Even by the time I tell you I am broke, I have already asked Kevo. Kevo doesn't have. I've already asked Jontes. Jontes doesn't have. I've already asked Moas. Whereby I clearly know, my friends, my boys, all my boys are down. So the only option I have is who? They. You get. So by the time we get to the point, don't take advantage. See that as a vulnerable part of me, and then massage my ego. But those sorts of me, thank God, my girlfriend will at times will even just tell me, even when I have money, she tell me, babe, can I fuel your car today? And trust me, there's no way I'll not come back home with a flower, a bouquet of flowers.
Tessa, I feel you can't buy me flowers.
Food.
Really?
No, but flowers at times. She's been watching Till We Meet. Those these days they're not Mexican, they're Filipinos.
For me, like, I get what Tufinik is saying. Like, a lot of times, like, you see, the society is the man, like, as a beautiful woman seated here today, you can stand up, and a man with money will come into your life and change your life. It is a possibility. I'm not saying it's what everyone wants, but you as a woman, would you look at a man with no money and nothing and tell him, I will change your life? Is that a possibility for you? Because he has ambition. Sis? He has too much
She's
ambition.
like,
Yeah?
I
Too much
retract this
ambition.
statement.
He's in excess of ambition, but he just doesn't have the money. Because a lot of women are like, I'm just looking for someone to push my dreams. If I'm able to go to school and get that degree, I can do it. 10 years later, with your master's and PhD, you're like, first of all, how does he look like? How old is he? You know what? No, I need someone in my own age group, someone my style. It happens a lot. So you as a woman, in your finances, you're very comfortable where you are, and Mr. Ambition has walked into your life. And are you willing to give up that much to help build this man? He didn't have a job when you met him. You just maybe interacted at a party and bas. He looks nice. He talks nicely or whatnot. Is that a possibility for you?
If I have like Beyonce money, that's okay. Like, I
The
can
exact
support
point.
you.
You gotta be Beyonce, yo. But I'm
I
Beyonce.
have to have enough money for me to be able to support you. But at the moment it will be tricky because I don't want.
No, but like,
I don't want us to be both broke. At least let's have
money
one
to
struggle.
support you and still have
And
money
still
for my
for
own.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask. So we're out somewhere, right? Then I walk in. I'm just walking in, meeting up my boys. And you guys are sitting there. Would you know a guy who has money by how he walks in and how he looks?
yes.
Like, I just walk in, I'm like, yeah, like, hey ladies, what's up?
Yes.
You guys are cool. Yeah. And I'm gone. Would you know if I have money or not?
I would, because first of all, I'm a regular there, so I know everyone who doesn't
Oh,
have
God.
money. Say it. By the time you're walking in, I know you're fresh meat, so my
No, you're
you look at the shoes.
What if I just came from New York?
Yeah?
I just came in from New York. This is
Eh.
the first joint I've been told about.
You look at the shoes, what if they're borrowed? You know, there's some guys. who
You can tell
survive
people
on-
in borrowed shoes.
Please
can
leave us
definitely-
alone.
How
Borrow
can
shoes.
you tell?
You guys borrow weave as well. Don't think we don't know. Come in there with there. Please, we know. Ladies also borrow weave. Or actually steal from each other. You know me, I know a story of a chick who went to the club. And she was like, she's like, when she came, I was like, oh my God. What the fuck?
No, but the thing is, like, I'm not very serious about that. When I go out to have a good time. But I go to regular places. So I know flani, I don't know, Sangwa shots. Pale can buy me a beer here and there. So I see new meats coming in and I'm like, and end up
really have
nani
no
na
money.
nafanya nini, you know. Like you weigh these things. If I was that type of person, I would do that. But I do not. And then but as it is, I do look at certain things in a man that would show me he probably has money. The way he talks, the way he just. What New York, first of all, I have had personal first-hand experience with these people. Do not. I tell you, do not. Did you?
New York.
Eh,
Please leave us. Leave us
Yeah.
guys with this
I'm
side.
telling
Come
you.
back because they're broke.
But there's a way people carry
I'm a
themselves.
summer
you
bunny
know?
or
I also don't expect, like I know sometimes people are humble, and me, I'm humble not by choice, but just by circumstances. So you'll see me somewhere and I'm having a good time, but generally my heart is elsewhere. Like I just want to be hizo sides za Kilimani, but nimekwama huku Mombasa Road, and it's okay, you know, because at the end of the day,
just say the quest.
at the end of the day, I'm there just for a good time. But you can tell, like you know, the certain things you look at, the surrounding you're in. I know I'm not going. Like for instance, you know, there's those kind of chicks who literally go and hang out at Dusit with one glass of juice for 6 hours with the purpose and intent of finding Irish.
Check 'em.
Please, producer, director, you guys should have just given Laura the whole show for her to lament. Laura has so much inside.
I have so much insider information because, to be honest, I'm very vain. And it's one of my least attractive characters. But those people who can handle it to do. And what he's asking is, can you tell a person with money? Yes. Based on the fact that I know where you're supposed to be hanging out.
Hey, Laura, you've gone through stuff. You and the Kapenguria 6.
No, but I don't know. What do you guys look for? Like, because I know none of you wants to date a broke guy. Whether ambitious or not. You want someone who... Because it's not about ambition. It's if you have enough zeal, you make things happen for yourself. It's why you guys are seated here. So what things do you look for in a man that says, this is someone I can build myself with? Because we don't necessarily look at finances, but the way the person has put themselves together shows that he's someone you can build something with, nonetheless. So what do you look for in a matter of, you know, without asking for how much do you make, what do you look for exactly?
Financially stable, without me bragging about it.
Tricky.
How
Ngumu
you're
sana.
how you're treating me.
Which still comes to money though.
Yeah. See, you're talking about stability.
Yes.
Yeah, so it comes down to how you treat me. Where if I see where you live, see obviously in the judge Kinemboneshi Kilimani, I'll know, okay, this he probably makes about this and this amount of money in a month.
Kilimani kwa SQ.
Sasa si nitakuwa nimejua juu labda
So
nakuwa
these
nimeenda
even
hapo
apartments have
nikacheki.
excuse. And you know as if going knowing apartments, mansions are the ones which have excuse.
Yeah.
There's even those. Even,
Yeah.
like somebody enters the front door, then come out from the
You'll
back
know
door.
from where he lives, the car he drives, you know, where you go for lunch, for dinner dates, things like those. Yeah.
But you know, okay, I would like to maybe kwa against your kidogo, because there are some people maybe who are living hand to mouth. So sijui kama hiyo ni stability ama hiyo ni sio stability.
These Nigerians who live in
Because,
Kilimani, 15
you know,
of their
you
Listen.
can
Listen, have you not watched Nigerian whereby a prince pretends to be a watchman? What if I'm somewhere in Kenya pretending and I'm actually not Prince the name? I'm a prince. What happens to humble beginnings, girls? Culture,
So,
homeschooling.
So me personally, I don't know if, okay, maybe if I stay with you for some time, that's when I will be able to know really if you're financially stable or not. Because there are some people who just get, maybe they're earning that 100 Gs. You know, they'll live in that Kilimani, pay like 70 Gs, and then eat the 30 Gs in some posh areas so that they can just maybe maintain their status, and yet they have nothing. When that job ends, like mtarudi tu kwa mata ama mwende uko kibich kwa ufonike penye alikuwa, you know. So maybe I just can't tell.
On national TV.
I'm sorry. So like that's okay, personally that's not something that I can just tell nikikuona. Like I can't just judge you, tell you that this person has money or this
Leave me
person
alone,
doesn't have money. So it's something that I need maybe to stay with you, get to know your steps, just just observe for myself, and then I'll be able to tell.
I don't know about you, Esther, but you know, like of course I'm not looking at. Okay, maybe you're not, but I am looking at the way someone is dressed, or you know, the car they're driving. But for you, of course, you're not going to look for someone anafanya kazi ya mjengo, sindio? Not because on the purpose of his personality is not what you're doing, but for your own personal growth, maybe this will pull you down. So what is it are you looking for, like in a man, like these? Just minimum, this is someone we can be together. Nata kinembea kubrok najua si mbaya sana, I can do something. Like what are you looking for?
Okay,
Or what were you looking for before?
I think it's important, like what she said, like how he treats you, like even the first days. Like if you're consistent on like the types of places you go, then you know like ako level gani, and then from there now you can judge like, okay, now this one we can go far, this one we can't. But also for me, I have to look at how we like compatibility. Like when I bring problems to you, not problems.
No, you call it problems. Don't try and sugarcoat anything here. You call them problems.
like
Tribulations.
math problems.
Please,
Algebra.
spare me the time.
You know, like when I'm facing a crossroad in life, like how you advise me, that plays a big role in me seeing like if we're gonna go far together. That is it for me. Yeah.
I think you're looking for motivational speaker.
Jay Shetty, hi Jay Shetty.
Like for instance, like I like how very positive you are in this relationship. Like I'm a big pessimist, so I look at worst case scenario, you know, and worst case scenario is I go back home and nioshange tu vyombo, which I don't like, but I'll still do it because at least I'm safe there. Why here's a situation where you and your man have done all these things, mume piga picture social media, mume tessa, you know, Otile Navera, that type of relationship, you know, you pictures everywhere, you've traveled the world, you've eaten in the best restaurants, you've done all this, and one day the money is no longer there for both of you, but you're still an attractive woman, maybe kids, maybe not, and there's a man there who's looking at you and like, I can change your life, because it's been 2-3 years of suffering. So my question is, do you stay with your husband and also keep this man, or do you keep this man and bye husband? Like what's your take on that?
And be honest.
This man, the same way he has come to me, he will go to another woman. I cannot. I can't. That's very tricky, because the same way he comes to me like that, knowing that I'm in a relationship, I feel like that's the same way he'll do. Once he gets me, he'll do that to another chick and another chick.
But let me ask you. It's not like you ladies care these days. You guys don't care
You
anymore.
know,
Oh my
you
God,
get in your
you
women.
do get them.
Yeah.
But that's
it's
freedom
not
of
about my
women.
women. It's not about my women. It's not about my. Let's be honest. It's not like the ladies who are in polygamy marriages. That's why I said this is a topic for another day. It's not they don't know there's a first wife. They'll be like, it's fine as long as you take care of me and you pay my rent. So okay, and that's your opinion again.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there's a second wife watching.
No, okay. I'm not saying that. Like I'm just saying in the sense that forget how you got him. You are in a fix. You probably need to pay bills. Venye ufinika sema unaweka padlock kwa mlango. Those kinds of things. You're in a very proper fix. You've tried. Ambition has come and it has left the group. Nothing is happening. What is your take on that? Do you stay with this man and you look at him, you know, he's probably trying his best, but I know you've been frustrated like this. Have you ever worked with someone and they're probably doing their best, but enough is enough, you're doing nothing? Oh, I'm doing everything. Apana, like, you know, ukiwa kwenu unaosha vyombo, you clean the house and maka kuja shike chini ya kiti ya jirani. Ukupanguza hiyo nyumba ya next, you know.
I told you Laura has go through stuff.
You know, it's that kind of thing. Like sometimes you get so frustrated because you can't put a label on suffering and say this is how long I'm going to go through it. Do you stick around, or when there's a way out for you and that does not involve him, you take it?
Would you leave?
Would you leave in a situation like that?
Gosh, it really depends. It really depends on a lot of things. Like there's so many factors.
Like what?
It
Top
depends.
two.
Like during now that fix, how are we treating each other during that time? Are we helping each other grow? Are we pushing each other at least? Like, if I'm seeing that he's not doing well, am I being strong enough for both of us at that time? Is he pushing me away in that situation? Because you know, maybe he's broke, his ego is hurt, he's like, Maze, I cannot even provide for my woman. He's down at that time. So is he pushing me away? Am I trying to, you know, be strong for both of us? So in that situation, it'll lead you to decide kama yenyewe umse sioni basi tukienda mali, because he's pushing me away and away more and more, and I'm trying to be strong for both of us, but you unafika breaking point, so it can lead you to looking for something different.
What about you?
Me, it depends. Like, what is this other person offering? Like, does he want to stay with me?
Nothing. He's offering nothing.
Not my husband now.
Oh.
Now this other one. Does he want to stay with me, or does he want to provide
girl.
for me?
This is what Nigerians love to hear.
God.
Yeah?
Talk your heart out. Let it out. Let it go. Let it go.
You know, like suffering for 3 years, 3 good years, you have nothing, and there is someone here. Okay, maybe if he doesn't want to marry me, actually I think I'll go for that offer, maybe to bail my family out. You know, I'll just go for that and maybe bail
Finally,
this other
wait,
one out.
you know, the truth has come
Let me
out
tell you,
today.
it's
3
not
years,
even
and I
hard.
don't even know like how much long we'll suffer, and maybe my life standards have been reduced to where I was now. Okay, hata sina direction. Okay, hata sijui maybe life yangu inaenda wapi. Okay, mimi nitaenda tu
So
jackpot,
for
but
better
maybe
for worse,
sitai-
sickness in health is a suggestion,
Yeah.
not a requirement.
hiyo tutajua mbele. So
Even us
Lakini
men,
the
let me
leo
say
nini?
out clear. Even us men, man, you can be in such a broke relationship. You are broke. Your woman is broke. You guys are literally broken, and and there's a man who can come, and you're just like, you know what? Just date both of us. You can't. Yeah, it's like no, like for me, let me be honest. If right now, let's say for example, like who? Give me somebody who's rich. Bill Gates is too old. Mark Zuckerberg is too. He looks too village-ish. But anyway, you always look like a village. I mean, no. Let's say somebody, Warren Buffett. You know, let's say Jeff, the owner of Amazon. You know, if Jeff comes for your wife,
They can go.
you know, you just offer
If he
yourself-
comes for my husband,
you
they
just-
can
yeah.
go
Actually, we go the three
and
of us.
live the best of their lives.
I'd rather be a houseboy, but I'm enjoying the benefits of my patience in wilderness. Praise the Lord. Like, I'm like, chick, I'm gonna stay with you. I'm gonna stay with you forever. Like, I'm gonna be down for you. I'll be like, like you guys want to have a second child. I will be the midwife. Let's be honest over here. Like, and you see one thing, and I needed to say this, and it's very important. Lest the men will stone me. Even us men, there's this new group of age men, and I being one of them. I will not dare to marry you if there's nothing you're doing with your life. You get it? Because you are a reflection of me. You get my point? When and you guys, who told you we also don't get jealous of other men?
Yeah.
If I'm gonna see a friend of mine will come to the office and say, you know what, hey Manze, mama bought me a new pair of shoe last week. I'll be like, hey Manze, my mama doesn't buy me any, you know, I'm just the one, even socks. I mean, they're being sold on traffic from Jogoro and
Yeah.
Langata. Yeah. You know, those your nini just look like some Christmas gloves. I mean, your socks. I mean, also want somebody to do what? Come through for me. You get? So for us men, and contrary to you, men will stand by their women, whether you have it or not. You get? Unless you're just a gold digger or you're just messing around with a cougar. You get? Me, for a long time, my mom didn't have work. And there's no day I ever had my father complain or say, also, you go out and look like for other women. He was also there. So I think, just like we take it back from the beginning, it's the understanding and the maturity individually, then together.
But upon Monica, you know, she has asked if both of you.
Eh.
It's not like, you know,
And then
you're
you just
saying
agree
like
to
I
go.
don't have,
As
like
in-
I
To
don't
part
have
ways,
money.
we're
you
clearly
know.
both the problem.
Both of you don't have money.
You know what we do?
Eh.
We get to Nyayo Stadium. The roundabout. So you had your suitcase coming from Inda. And you're both coming. So let's just say, you know what, those of, you know, I'll just see you. We just agree that this thing cannot work. Because, guys, and I want the today world to be honest with each other. Money is an important part of a relationship.
Sure.
Money moves a relationship. Let's be honest. There's no. I'll give all the romantic words. Oh, I don't know. Roses are blue. What shoes are heels. But then you're going to reply. You're going to reply and tell me, and love is money. So at the end of the day, money is an important factor.
Yeah.
You get. You can stay for 1 year or 2 years with him not having money, but one day, trust me. Then there's a very useless cliche line that all women do. I cannot stay here for my kids.
I want a better
Yeah, for my
future.
children. My children. You see, I love him. But what about the bills? The bills don't love him. I love him, but money doesn't love him. So, so if you ask me, money is important and ladies should work up themselves as well. Even me, I want to be taken out for a date on a birthday. I
It's
mean,
true, and I think like with every conversation there has to be a basis. And the thing is, with society as it is, times are really, really hard, and money is the biggest factor in any relationship. Aside from love, you could love each other so deeply, but your child is suffering, and there's nothing both of you could do, or you yourself are suffering in itself. And then there's all this pressure in society where the man should provide. So the day things go wrong, nilijua tu nikikuoa when ndio utaharibu kila
then there are
kitu.
those women who
You know?
immediately you dump them or you
Yeah.
like things just wow.
Exactly.
You get
Alikuwa
complicated, you're
amekufunga.
like that witch.
Yeah,
I knew it. My
and that's
pastor
the
told
thing.
me.
I think every person in a relationship should take responsibility of themselves and say, this is what I'm looking for in life, and this is what you're looking for. Whether or not we disclose our personal incomes to each other, people should not settle until both of us are comfortable, or unless one of us is able to give whatever is lacking or is remaining. That is my humble opinion.
No, basically people should just not settle if you don't have money.
Exactly,
Don't
because
just settle.
because
And if you're
eh,
gonna settle, me that I'm making more money, please let me sleep on the biggest part of the bed. Nonsense. Don't get me all emotional over here.
I'm saying for money can build or break relationships, and for most part it could break relationships. And I think you just need to find someone who shares your same interests. So from day one, mkiingia hiyo meza date, it is how much money are you making, sir, and how much do you expect me to make? If it's less, goodbye, let me leave. You know,
For the motor.
for motor, you know, is that place, that place. But I think in a relationship, the talk for money should be one of the first things, because love can something that can grow.
Sure.
Whether or not maybe you don't like his dressing, these are things that you can change with time, but money has to be one of the first topics. I don't know how the rest of you feel about it. Maybe your last parting shots, like something you'd like to say about relationship with money. If you have to take shots at me, go ahead, I'm ready. Like I've shown you today clearly, I've been through the most. I've been through a lot. Yeah, you know? Like I don't know. Maybe perhaps for you it's different. You know, maybe money shouldn't be an issue. Maybe money should be the least of your worries. Let's just focus on love and ambition first. While you live in your parents' house and we live in my parents' house, then mamangu akienda holiday, you can come. Like, I don't know what's
I
it
just
for
think
you.
if both of you are living in your parents' house, just think you guys are in a children's home. You're not even in a relationship.
So I don't know, please do give us your parting shots.
start from
before
here.
we-
Okay, so I think it's about, like I said, about communication, just and self-awareness, by the way. Just know yourself. Know you can work to a specific point, and even the other person should be that self-aware. You should not ever get into a relationship with someone who's not self-aware. So to me, money is not really, like, it's a factor, yes, but it's not so high up the ladder. We're calling it
Yeah.
a ladder, yeah. Yeah, so it's not really like a really huge priority. Like, if there's enough money, that's fine. We can move from there. If there's no money, that's another story. But if there's enough money, that's good.
Yeah.
All right.
So I believe before you guys decide, when you guys decide to be serious, that's when money should start being a factor to
Yeah.
consider. Like because you can start dating someone, you're like, okay, let's just go for a few dates and see how this goes. But when you guys decide to actually be serious, that's when money should be a factor. But before that, you guys should be focusing on building your friendship. Kujua umse ni nani, like to understand if you can actually tolerate this person if you guys were to think about something long term.
Yeah.
Vivian,
And you?
you're the tailor. Do you have any complaints?
Your boyfriend is strong.
Okay. I think personally money is a factor, but not like a major, like maybe it'll break us up, but maybe when you're meeting, at least you need to have money because we can build on this friendship and I want to settle down. You know, I'm not the kind of person who maybe wants to date for like 4 years or so to wait for you to be financially stable. So money is a factor, but ikikuja point maybe imekosekana, I'll also know pia mimi where to chip in, you know. So it's all about communication, maybe helping each other. See, focus ikwe to like the guy needs to have money and mimi tu niko hapo kujiride pesa yake na yake kaimeisha, so familia yote ina pesa. Hapana, hata me, there is a role I'm also playing with my money part. So it's the communication and also the understanding and hizo vitu zote brought together, and also money being the biggest part of it.
Okay, so
Yes.
we know you're a designer, so please give us. This look, by the way, is done by hand. I don't know. Maybe we can see something. Yeah.
I just did it today because I was updated yesterday that I will be
No,
coming
when
here.
you came
So-
to you are plucking something like
Final
God.
touches. Unasikiaga the way a tailor can never do
But I was
anything on
scared.
time.
Really. But I was like, she's gonna be like,
Please give us your social media handles.
My social media, Instagram, I'm at AfriVibes Collection. Facebook, the same AfriVibes Collection. Yeah, currently I'm on those two.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm located at River Road, Science Plaza. It's directly opposite KCB Bank. You can also get me there, 4th floor, room 10.
from 10.
Yes.
Fantastic.
She's actually made me something before, so I can attest she does good work.
Oh.
Yeah, so
You need to also just make it clear. Are you doing both sexes?
Yeah, I'm doing both.
'Cause I
Both
heard that,
men
like, no,
and...
we don't do men.
No, I do both. Where money is coming from is where I venture into. So I'm not specific to women. You know, sometimes women, season yao inakwanga chini, juu
Who are the
inakwanga
best
maybe
players?
April. Sometimes men. So I deal
Yeah.
with both of them.
Is there anybody who has your money that you'd want to say something?
And please,
Like, I know Jackie from Langata. I made that
Oh my
for
God.
the window.
And
Oh
she
my God.
hasn't paid.
listen,
okay, so for me, I'm a YouTuber, recently started, so you can find me on YouTube at Anmuli and also Instagram at Anmuli as well. And I also run the online clothing and jewelry business at KAY_jewelry on Instagram and Facebook. And Studio 6 collection for my clothes. Yes.
Opposite which bank? Okay, fine.
Mine is basically online.
Power bank. Okay, fine.
You can find me at Esther Kazungu on all social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and I'm also a YouTuber, so you can find me at Esther Kazungu.
Fantastic. And of course, find me every Thursday live on KTN Home from 10:30 until 11:30 for Kenya's biggest comedy talk show, Thursday Night Live. Where we bring you all the best of the guests, from entertainment to politics to each and every. We talk about everything and every kind of nonsense. But of course, this is the kind of show that you want to stick around with your family. And of course, every Sunday from 4 in the evening for the repeat. And of course, we don't want to miss out on all the fun that the whole world is getting tuned to.
and as usual, my name. Sorry, I cannot match that energy. As usual, my name is Laura Mbata, and the show is KTN Ladies Night. Link up with me on social media at Lingala Princess on Twitter and Instagram, and for the parents on Facebook, it's Laura Mbata.